Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Bay Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, crossover midfield, join right downwind runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, crossover midfield, join the right downwind for 13.
Greetings everyone and welcome back to Simair Flyer. I am Dane Simair and we are picking up where we left off on our last trip. I think it was the BC tour number 3. This is now number 4 and we are in the usual Reims Rocket 172. And we are at the airstrip that we left off at, Island Airstrip, one of the airstrips that I created. And we're going to be leaving today from Reed Island. Let me bring a little nav map into the picture and show you what we are doing. So here we are down here at Reed Island Airstrip. We're going to be taking off on runway 16 because it's, I mean we could do 34 but it's a little bit more difficult because the hills and the tall trees are all around here. So it's easier to take off southerly and we'll do a right turn out. And we'll cross over to this channel. I mean, we're not following this yellow line, we're just basically going to follow this coastline up here. We're going to come up here through this channel here and come over through these narrows in here. And we're going to land at Shoal Bay Cottages Airstrip. Happens to be another one of my created sceneries. So we're going to be landing at Shoal Bay Cottages. This is a scenery I created that this area, Cottages at Shoal, a wonderful place to hang out, do some fishing, swimming, boating, hiking, all that kind of stuff. But there's no airstrip there, so I decided it's time we had an airstrip, so I put one in. So after Shoal Bay Cottages, we're going to head over across the water here. We're going to go past Denman Bay, and Ent Island Lodge is another popular place to hang out at. But we're going to stop at Stewart Island Airport. It's a really nice airport, and so we'll do a quick stop. Well, it's just an airstrip, really. It's not really not a regional airport or anything like that. And then from there, we're going to scoot over. As I said, we may not necessarily follow these routes. We might go up and around here, and we're going to land at Quattam River Airstrip. I'm going to just do a quick landing there, and we'll turn around and we'll take off again. And our destination airstrip will be Redonda Bay Airstrip, which is kind of the twin to Reed Island over here. When I created Reed Island for the very first airstrip I've ever done was Reed Island, and immediately I thought, you know what, I'd like to have another airstrip in this hill here in Redonda Bay. So I kind of flattened the hill country and created another airstrip. And you can download both of those airstrips, are in one file up on flightsim.to, which you guys already know because I gave you a link to it in Reed Island. So that's what we're doing. Again, we're in Class Echo airspace. You can see here Echo from 700 feet up to 12,005. And this Class Echo is from 2200 up to 12,005. But again, we are VFR, and I can also tell you that there's no air traffic controllers on at all. So we'll just be doing call outs as we take off and land. Let's get the show on the road. Okay. Everything is set, ready to go. All systems are good. Aircraft has been checked out. Put in 1 notch of flaps. And I think we're ready to go. We're going to hang in around 2,500 feet. That's maybe 3,000. We'll see. Off we go. Get it. Keep it on the runway. Keep it on the runway. Oh, we got a freeze right there. We got a system freeze right as we were about to take off. Okay. Let's see what's happening. We'll retract our flaps. Got a few clouds out there today. We're going to make a right turn now. We're going to be heading into the sun. The sun is setting. And you can't really see Comox, but Comox Airport is, you can see the runway lights out there. That's Comox Airport. Okay, we are still over the island, Reed Island. Our airstrip was right in here. So we're going to go up the what they call the Surge Narrows here. There's an actual, just gonna move out over here. There's an actual water landing airstrip right here in real life. So we're going to cross over this little strip of land here right in front of us, and then that will put us into the body of water that we're going to make a right turn. We're going to come out here and we're going to make a right turn through this other passageway to the right. As I've told you many times, British Columbia is just loaded with islands, and of course more water than we could ever imagine. So yeah, we're gonna make a right turn out And that'll take us around this island right here. And this is Thurlow Island. This is East Thurlow, and this is West Thurlow. And Shoal Bay Cottages is on East Thurlow. So we got to go down here and around this corner to get to Shoal Bay Cottages. So we can go down in altitude because we're at 2,000 feet, and the cottage is actually a zero elevation. It's basically sea level. So we're just kind of motor down here a little bit. Beautiful night for flying. Beautiful night for flying. So we are basically heading due north now. And the runway that we're going to use into Shoal Bay Cottages is due south. It's runway 18. So it's a southerly direction. There we are on Little Nav Map. So we're just going to go around this corner to the left. There are a lot of marinas and a lot of boating, of course, naturally, in this area. I think we could make our way down to about 1,000 feet. There's a little marina down there. Right down there. There's quite a large marina at Shoal Bay Cottages. In real life, it's a fairly good size marina, but Microsoft didn't do a good job of it, so I downloaded an add-on called made by Mamu Design, and it's called Marinas. So that brought the marina back to life at Shoal Bay. So if you guys do decide to download my Shoal Bay Cottages airstrip, which you are totally welcome to, on Flight SimTO, there's a few dependencies that it needs. One of them is Mamu Design's Marina add-on. Okay, let's get set up for runway 18. Shoal Bay Cottages, Skyhawk, November 624 Delta Whiskey is turning left from a left base to final for the airstrip, runway 18. I didn't get down low enough, so we'll just have to do a little circling approach here. Just do a little S turns before we get in. All right. Hope you guys brought your bags. Hope you weren't sick on that S turn. Yeah, we are high, no question about it. But that's okay. We've been high before. Here we go. And we're fast. Oh, it came down in one piece. I wouldn't say. But that's what happens sometimes when you're not paying attention. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to park the aircraft right here. And we're just going to get out in the drone and do a quick... give you a quick tour of Shoal Bay Cottages. Alright. So, now we're looking north. Got a few static aircraft there. There's 4 hangars. There's 2 helipads. There's some cottages over here on the east side. And we kind of turn the lights down a little bit, make it look kind of nice. People sitting around the campfire. And we've got some people out here on the beach. We've got some more people sitting around the campfire. A lot of cottages on the west side. And then we pop out here to the marina. We'll go to the small marina first. Right out here. Got a couple float planes ready to go. We've got some more float planes over here ready to go. And this marina looks quite nice at night. Boats are all lit up. Oh, we've got a nice sky. Look at that. Beautiful sky tonight. Anyway, that's it. Let's get back into the airplane and keep on going. So let's see if we can do better on the next one. Alright, we got 1 notch of flaps, brakes are off we go. We've got 60 knots, we're going to rotate. We're going to make a right turn out around around the corner, same corner we came in on. Track the flaps. And we're going to head over to Stewart Island. So this is, this area right here is called Denman Bay. This bay here is called Denman Bay. Left turn right here. And we're going to go just through this narrow right here and come around on the, so we're going to make a right turn as we go through these narrows. And the airstrip is, don't know if you can see it, it's right there. So we're going to approach it from this approach, runway 25. Stewart Island Airstrip, Skyhawk, November 624 Delta Whiskey is on a right downwind for runway 25, turning onto a right base for runway 25, Stewart Island. Okay, should be able to see, can't see the airstrip just yet. Those trees are blocking it. We will get around there at some point. We will get around there. Gotta make a better landing this time. That last one was just atrocious. Airstrip should be coming in sight very shortly. It should be in this clearing right here. Stewart Island Airstrip, November 624 Delta Whiskey is on a close final for runway 25. This will be a full stop. Stewart Island. Alright, steady as we go now. Steady as we go. Steady as we go. Alright, just let it settle. Let her settle down. That was better. 92 feet per minute. That's more like it. Okay, we're just going to turn around here and take off on runway 08. Okay. Stewart Island Airstrip, November 624 Delta Whiskey is departing on runway 08 for eastbound departure, Stewart Island. Alright, ready to go? Off we go, release the brakes. Airspeed is alive. 50 knots, 55 knots, 60 knots, let's rotate. Okay, so from here we're basically heading due east, although instead of going up high and around over that hilltop, I think what I'll do is cut over here to the left and go down through these narrows over here. Because the Quattam River Airstrip is just over the top of that ridge, and we wouldn't have enough time to get up and then get back down. So we're gonna go around this little low part of the land to the north. There's some other nice airstrips further up. There's airstrips all over this place. It's quite beautiful. All looking good. Okay, let's make our way east now. Through this narrow part of the hills. Just kind of cut it close to the hilltop here, or the side of the hill, I should say. Alright, let's make our way east now. And we are going to be landing to the east on runway 09 at Quattam River. Quattam River Airstrip, Skyhawk, November 64 Delta Whiskey is southbound on the Ramsey Arm waterway. Going to be landing on runway 09 for a full stop, Quattam River. Yeah, this body of water is known as the Ramsey Arm. And the Quattam River Airstrip is just around this little, where the land juts out into the water here. It's right around there. So let's see if we can pull off another 92 feet per minute landing on this one. Hopefully we can. And just on the approach to runway 09 in real life, there is a water landing for float planes as well. But it's not depicted. Microsoft hasn't done anything with it here. Now, I like to stick close to the side of this hill right here. We're going to be landing this way, down into here. Okay, we've got full flaps. Going to start turning in. Quattam River Airstrip, November 624 Delta Whiskey, is on a left base, turning final. Runway 09, Quattam. Okay, there's the runway there. Now in real life there is a water landing strip right here. Sometimes you can see bears or things this approach, but oh yeah, there might be some out there. Yeah, I think there are some out there on my left. Okay, settle down. Don't go into the trees. 41 feet per minute. Okay, now that beats 92. And it sure is better than 190, whatever it was on that first landing. Okay, let's turn around here and head back with our last leg to our destination. And it's just a very short hop away. It's not far at all. Do a quick turn here. Alright, let's just stop the airplane for a minute, take a deep breath, and check out a little nav map. Okay, so we're going to take off from Quattam River. We're going to hang a left, and we're going to come down this waterway here. Going to come in around this bend, and we're going to land at Redonda Bay. Now this is a very tricky airstrip to get into. You'll see as we're approaching it. So basically what I'm going to do, let me just redraw this for a minute here. What I'm going to actually do is we're going to come in like right about where this pond is, or this little lake is. So we want to come in something like this for our approach. That's basically what we're going to be doing. So we're going to come out from Quattam, come into there, down through the Narrows, and we'll hang a left here and try to land on Redonda Bay. So that is the plan. Let's see if we can execute it. Alright, trim is back to neutral. Flaps are retracted. I'll just put in 1 notch. Okay, Quattam River Airstrip, November 624 Delta Whiskey, is departing runway 25, and we'll be on a southerly departure. Quattam River. Okay, we got 1 notch of flaps. Off we go. You have a quick look as we take off on the right. Just before we take off, you'll see a little area there with a little building and some airplanes. 60 knots. We will rotate. There's the buildings on the right. We'll rotate. And we're going to hang a left right here. Quadam River traffic, November 624 Delta Whiskey is clear of runway 25. We are southbound, Quadam River. So keep your fingers crossed on our next landing, which is our final landing for this trip. Keep your fingers crossed that we make it in okay. Alright, we don't want to get lost with all these islands and waterways and stuff like that. I know we have to go to the left. That much I do know. So we're going to go to the left right here. The elevation at Redonda Bay is 590 feet. Because I basically took a hillside and I leveled part of it and put in the runway and a few buildings, and it ended up being 590 feet. It's only about 5 miles from here, about maybe 6 miles. So we're going down to this portion here, and then we're going to take a left, and that'll be our base leg coming in, and then final will be that way. Hope you guys have enjoyed the trip so far. It's certainly been a nice day to fly. Beautiful country to fly in. On our next leg, when we leave Redonda Bay on our next trip, we'll be heading southerly. We'll be going down more into the built-up area of British Columbia. You can see the beacon light flashing way off in the distance there. Okay, let's lose some altitude. The actual runway for this is runway 19. Redonda Bay traffic. Skyhawk November 624 Delta Whiskey is just about to turn a what would be a right base, runway 19. And it'll be a full stop landing. Redonda Bay. Okay, let's concentrate now because this is tricky. So 600 feet basically, 590 feet elevation. We're at 1,000, so we've got 400 below us. I'm gonna put in full flaps, reduce some power. Redonda Bay traffic, November 624 Delta Whiskey is turning final. Runway 19, Redonda Bay. There's that little lake that I talked about. Our speed is getting pretty low. There's the airstrip. Speed is a little low. Let's see if we can Some deer grazing at the end of the approach. Okay, let's see if we can stop in time. This is always a tricky part, stopping in time. Nah, that was not good. 387 feet per minute. That was the worst of the night. That was the worst of the night. Oh well, can't have them all good, can we? Okay, let's park this airplane and I'll show you a quick tour of Redonda Bay Airstrip, which is another one of my airstrips. The second one actually that I've ever built. Just gonna park right over here. There's some helipads on the other side of the runway. Okay, let's shut it down. And then I'll take the drone out and just give you a quick tour of the airport. We can turn things off. Okay, let's get the drone out. Alright, here we go. So that's where we almost ran into the trees. Got some hangars for you to park in. Water tank. There's still construction going on. There's 3 helipads. We got bears. Bears always love to be around the garbage cans, don't they? Yeah, we got more construction work taking place. And this is the little office. And welcome to Redonda Bay Airstrip. No landing fees. Enjoy the area of beautiful British Columbia. So, without any further ado, I don't want to keep you guys. But I appreciate very much you flying with me. I love flying in this area. And as we depart, we'll just say so long, and we will definitely catch you on the next go-around. Take care now.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, cross over midfield, join right downwind runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, cross over midfield, join the right downwind for 13.